I'm Will Sturgeon, and I am a singer-songwriter, and I play in the band The Smiles, and I write my own stuff.
I've been trying to get you to go swimming in the sea, go swimming with me.
I am a 20-year-old Caucasian male. I like to listen to music, I like to write music. I go to music school, so I'm all about the music.
What music school is that?
USC. I'm in a program called the Popular Music Performance Program. And we just get to cover songs and write songs all day. That's my homework. It's awesome. I grew up in Palm Desert, California, and then moved to LA for college, and I've got 2 more years left in that, and hopefully I'll stay around LA. I actually went to boarding school in high school, so I lived in Ojai, California for a while, but I've always been in Southern California. I've been playing, my parents made me take piano lessons, as most kids do, and I really liked it, and I played until freshman year of high school, and in middle school I played in a jazz band and learned the drums and picked up the guitar, and was mostly self-taught on all my other instruments, and I learned how to sing. And then junior year of high school I started writing songs for myself, and then freshman year of college I wasn't in music school, I was in environmental studies program here, and they started up this new program called the Pop Music Program, and I was like, I like to write music, so I'm going to try out for it, and I did, and I got in, and so now that's what I've decided I'm going to do with my life. My parents support me a lot. They've been very encouraging, and they always want to hear my music, even when I'm writing it. I don't want them to hear it. I play bass in my band right now. I play guitar, I play piano, I sing, I play drums, and I play whatever I can get my hands on, really, but those are my main instruments that I write on. It's really great to be in a song, if that makes sense. I was just realizing the other night when I was playing this one song that I just can zone out from anything and just like be in the world of the song, and that's a really great feeling. Performing is the best high that you could get. It's a really great adrenaline rush, and it's just awesome to be playing songs that you wrote and loving it. Well, I don't really have a set process. Usually when it comes to, I'll usually come up with some sort of idea first, whether it be me messing around on my guitar or whether it just pops into my head. And then depending on what the idea is, it might get written in, like, I might sit down and write it in an hour, or I might work on it for 6 months, and it just really depends on the song that is coming. It's a really cool feeling to like hear a song unfold while you're playing it. Inspiration comes from a lot of things. I mean, it's cliche, but it just comes from, you know, my day-to-day life, what happens in my life. But I really like, because my solo stuff is way more down-tempo and like mid-tempo, and I really like writing my solo stuff with lots of imagery. I really like escapism, and I think that's kind of why I play music. So I don't know, I really like nature. I really like, and I love listening to a lot of music that talks about nature, like Fleet Foxes. They've got some great imagery, and it just makes you feel like you're right in the forest. And I really respect artists that can write like that. Musically, because I tend to write lyrics after the music, the lyrics can oftentimes be inspired by the music. the music just comes from wherever. It can pop up wherever I am. Like, I was riding a bike and I wrote a song. It's something that I wish I could nail down, but who can? Nobody really can. It's really only been recently where I've been starting to get enough attention to where I know that people would care about the music that I'm doing. But when it comes down to it, it's just if I like the song that I'm writing. Like, if I don't like the song that I'm writing, then why should I expect other people to like it? But if I like it, then I'm gonna be happy with it, and if people don't like it, whatever. I like it, so I try to get better with. I try to write a better song every time I write, which is a good goal to have. But at this point, it's getting I'm finding it really challenging. But I guess that's good. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's obviously nice to have a lot of people like your songs, so that'd be great. But I don't do it because of that. It's a nice perk if people like it. My band's name is The Smiles. We're a 4-piece, and it's me and my roommate John. We write together, and a few of our friends, the drummer, and the other guitarist. I play bass and we co-lead sing. We're based in LA. We released our first EP in May. It's called Hermosa. You can get it on iTunes or our Bandcamp site. And we're really proud of it. It's like beach rock is how we would describe it. People have said it's a combination between the Strokes and the Beach Boys. But really, we just try to write songs that we think people will like, and I'm really excited about it. I think we've got some great potential, and I'm excited to see what happens in the next couple of years. I met John through a mutual friend one day. I was just jamming in my friend's room, and John came over, and then John was like, a few days later, John sent me a message and was like, "Hey man, we should jam," and I was like, "Okay," and then I was really flaky about it and didn't do it for like a few months, and then he was like, "Listen, if you don't want to, we don't have to," and I was like, "Okay, we'll jam." So we wrote our first couple of songs together, and they were really good, so we stuck with it, and that was about a year and a half ago. Here we are today, best friends, roommates.
Always with smiles, huh?
Yeah, always with smiles. That's the goal. We just have a lot of like reverby guitars, and our guitarist has a really great sense of melody, and what he does on the guitar is really unique, and he's got a great guitar sound, and that lends a lot to our sound. We just like a lot of reverb. It's really happy, it's upbeat music, and we do a lot of harmonies, so I think people think of the Beach Boys. It's kind of the Beach Boys sound. I wouldn't say it's the Beach Boys song structure or song style either. But yeah, it's just happy music, and I think that everybody who hears it will like it. I mean, right now I'm listening to the Arcade Fire record, which is great. I really loved Best Coast this summer. I really love Sufjan Stevens. I really love Fleet Foxes and Bon Iver, two of my top all-time favorites. The first thing is, like, I really believe in my music and in my abilities, so and I have a lot of people around me who are very supportive of me, and that's a great help, and it really allows me to be the best that I can be. And I know that with people who have heard my stuff and the Smile stuff so far have been very supportive of that, and that's very encouraging to keep going. It is a very tough business to get into, but I'm very lucky in the fact that I'm in one of the only programs in the country that is specifically preparing people for this business. So I really lucked out with that, and I figured, you know, if they think that I can do it, then I can do it. So I'm excited, and I do think that I can do it, and I love doing it, and I'd love my career to be something that I am passionate about. It's not even a choice at this point. In fact, it's something that I have to do. So we'll see what happens. The Smiles stuff is really fun to play. It's really high energy, and so far the reception that we've got, the crowd's always into it. So it's just great playing. It's great playing for people who appreciate it. But even because I played a couple gigs where it's just like I've literally been playing to 3 people. But even then, I just look at it as an opportunity to practice my songs and just get better at what I want to do. Every show is just a stepping stone to the next. But do something that you are passionate about, and practice. Practice is key. Practice is really essential. And I don't know, if you love it, you should do it, and you should work at it, and you should just make it your goal to get better and better every time you play. And I think if you do get better and better every time you play, then you can do it. You know, it's just you have to get through it.
Thanks for coming to iHeartArtists.com, and thanks for checking out my video, and go check out the rest of the site and my music.